And Mandrake double team on Rikio. Double Irish whip from the far side. Double shot to the midsection and then the throat. Rikio in trouble. Drop kick by Kash. Rikio now to the outside. Mandrake, wait a minute. Just took yet another shot from Kid Kash. Don't ever turn your back on the notorious KID. A cover it, no. Mandrake, to his credit, kicks out. The Blackheart Warrior has come here tonight to make a name for himself against two of the biggest superstars in the entire world. Version of a lung blower there by Kash, driving his knees into the lower kidneys. The kidneys of wait a minute, of Mandrake, and now Kash just literally blowing his nose. That's disgusting. Right on the body of Mandrake. Another chop and a snapmare takeover by Kash. And a version of a surfboard now by Kid Kash, stretching out the shoulder blades and the arms of Mandrake. Meanwhile, Rikio coming back in the ring. Kash doesn't realize it now, it's too late. And a head scissors applied by Rikio. We've got double submission action going on and this crowd loves it. Figure four head scissors now by Rikio. And Kash may tap out those big tree trunk-like legs of Rikio, but no. Mandrake interrupting that with a drop kick right to the face. A cover, the leg is hooked. Two count only. And the action just keeps going and going here, ladies and gentlemen. Double vertical suplex on Rikio, there it is. Tremendous impact, the ring shook as Rikio hit that mat. This has been an all-out war, just brutal offense on the part of all three men. And now it's Mandrake and Kash once again. Right hands by Kash, right to the side of the head of Mandrake. Irish whip now, reversed from the near side to the center of the ropes. And both men hit head-to-head, ladies and gentlemen. A head-to-head collision in the center of the ring, and both men are down and out. And now the referee must exercise his count. And the crowd getting behind both athletes. And now is a golden opportunity for Takesho Rikio to get into this action as well. Rikio there on the outside, trying to get back to his feet. The big man is hurt. The referee's up to a count of 8. Mandrake back to his feet first. The Blackheart Warrior now trying to move in on Kid Kash. Kash back to his feet likewise. Boots to the midsection. A snapmare by the Blackheart Warrior. Beautiful neck snap. Tremendous athletic maneuver by Mandrake. A hook of the leg, 2 and no, 2 count only. And Mandrake is frustrated. Hammerlock. Beautiful SDO by Mandrake. A lateral press. 2 counted. No, Takesho Rikio interrupts the count. Rikio now coming over to Mandrake. Forearm shots by Mandrake. A slugfest now developing by both men. Mandrake now off the ropes, trying to build momentum. A clothesline. Rikio goes nowhere. What a shot! And down goes Mandrake. And Rikio, the big giant, looks like he's woken up. Irish whip. Clothesline in the corner to Kash. Kid Kash in trouble. Cross body block by the 280-pounder. 2 counted. No, Kash, to his credit, kicks out. The former WWE Cruiserweight Champion is still in this. Scoop slam by Rikio. Rikio now to the top. Look out, Mandrake is there to meet him. Shot by Mandrake to the back of Takesho Rikio, the side of the head. Kash coming over as well. Rikio trying to fight them both off. What a tough guy this Takesho Rikio is. Kid Kash with vicious shots to the side of the head of Takesho Rikio. Superplex perhaps coming up. Oh, wait a minute, Kash and Rikio falling to the outside. Both men falling Rikio falling on the outside. Kash may have hurt his leg, ladies and gentlemen. Kid Kash slipping off that top rope. It's gotta be very slippy from perspiration throughout the evening. And Kash's leg may be hurt. Nonetheless, Rikio's back in there, setting him up once again. Kash ducks a clothesline, boot to the midsection, and one right to the solar plexus, and down goes Takesho Rikio. Mandrake now, and Kid Kash gonna get out. Give credit to Kid Kash, who took a very bad fall there, ladies and gentlemen, on those ropes. He's back in there, and he just poked Mandrake right in the eyes. Knee to the midsection. Backslide coming up. He gets him over. Mandrake rolls right through, however. Looking for a backslide of his own now. Over goes Kash. The shoulders are down. And he rolls through. Moneymaker perhaps. Moneymaker come out. Oh my God, he hit it. The Moneymaker from out of nowhere. That's going to do it. 2. It's over.
Here is your winner, Kid Kash!
Ladies and gentlemen, from out of nowhere, Kid Kash nailed the Blackheart Warrior with the Moneymaker, and there was nothing Takesho Rikio could do about it. Rikio complained to the referee about a low blow from Kash, but the referee didn't see any of it. And it's Kid Kash who walks away with a victory. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you thought Kid Kash was out of it, after taking that devastating fall on the top rope, he comes back with an unbelievable Moneymaker. And now Kash shakes the hand of Takesho Rikio. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. 3 world-class athletes in the ring, and what a matchup for Mandrake as he embraces Rikio in the ring. What a matchup. All 3 men appreciating each other. Great action here tonight at Global Impact, as only Irish Whip Wrestling can bring you. Kid Kash, successful against the very valiant Blackheart Warrior Mandrake. And Takesho Rikio. We'll be back soon with a main event. Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship will be decided momentarily. The Snake Man Big Viper defends against CIMA. Ladies and gentlemen, what an event Irish Whip Wrestling Global Impact was. I am standing right here next to the notorious KID, Kid Kash. What a war you had tonight, Kid Kash. Triple threat action. Mandrake, the Blackheart Warrior, and Takesho Rikio, former GHC World Champion. What a war it was.
Well, those guys are former champions in their own right. I got to give them that. But the one thing that they didn't count on was the KID coming to Irish Whip Wrestling. And they didn't count on the legend of the KID, the greatest, probably legendary high flyer back in the day. But see, I don't have to do that anymore. I started it, and everybody followed. So now, I'm a little bit of a different man now. You know, I'm a little older, a little wiser and stuff, so I don't have to get out there and jump off those ropes anymore. What I do is flat out meat and potato your ass. That's what I do. Mandrake, Takesho, you found out what it was all about tonight. You are legends in your own right. You are champions in your own right. But one thing you're not, and one thing you'll never be, is me, the KID.
Ladies and gentlemen, the notorious KID, Kid Kash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. We are here at Irish Whip Wrestling Global Impact in Waterford. I am standing next to the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, the Snake Man, Big Viper. And Mr. Viper, tonight you face one of the toughest challenges in the history of your career as you face Japanese superstar CIMA. Mr. Viper, your comments, please. Your championship match tonight against CIMA. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Big Viper, a little bit lost for words. Mr. Viper, I must ask you, you've faced many top challenges in the last few months. You've faced the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. You've faced Takesho Rikio and the anarchist Doug Williams in a triple threat match. But tonight, you face CIMA, a man I don't believe you've ever met anybody quite like CIMA before. How are you feeling before this big matchup, please? Well, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, The Snake Man, Big Viper, not choosing to give us comments at this time. Right now, let's get back to ringside.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is CIMA from Japan Dragon Gate. Tonight is my first match in Ireland. まあ対戦相手は誰かわからないけど、とにかく全力を出して、ドラゴンゲートの凄さ、CIMAの凄さを見せますんで、皆さんご期待ください。
This next contest is our main event of the evening. And it is for the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, he hails from Osaka, Japan. This is CIMA!
It's main event time here at Irish Whip Wrestling Global Impact at the Jam Pack Forum in Waterford. What a night it's been, ladies and gentlemen. And you talk about a big way to end it. CIMA, accompanied by Dragon Kid to ringside, competing for the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship against the Snake Man, Big Viper, the current champion. What a reaction for CIMA from Dragon Gate in Japan. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being joined at ringside by the
And
insane
his
boy,
opponent,
Madsen.
he hails from parts unknown, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Snake Man, the IWW International Heavyweight Champion, Big Viper!
And there we have the introduction of the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, the Snake Man, Big Viper. A man you know very well, Mr. Madsen.
Yes, once again, you have the benefit of my incredible wrestling expertise here. I know Big Viper better than any other man in the history of life, or woman, because he's never been with one. He is the fightingest, it's a word, look it up, it's an adjective. He's the fightingest champion we've ever had here in Irish Whip Wrestling, in my opinion.
Well, I definitely agree with you on that one, Madsen. And there is the Snake Man as he comes out to ringside.
There is the Snake Man, the man who overcame Christopher Daniels recently, the man who overcame Madman Manson recently, and the man who will look to overcome Dragon Gate star, Japanese legend, CIMA.
Absolutely, Big Viper certainly has had the cards stacked against him, the deck stacked against him since becoming the champion. He has met and defeated the very best athletes from the world over. Madman Manson standing up here next to me, getting a better look at the action. And there's a look at Big Viper, the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion. No doubt Big Viper is the toughest IWW champion of all time.
He is one tough person. I'm not going to use a curse word, Darcy, but he is as tough as they come. I have kicked 7 shades out of that face, and he's kicked 8 out of mine.
No doubt, and Viper certainly will have a battle and a half tonight against, as you said, an out-and-out legend in Japan, from Dragon Gate in Japan. CIMA, this man is absolutely devastating. Watch out for the double stomps that he uses.
Watch out for anything he does. Any single move of his can end this match. That is why CIMA is one of the most exciting, one of the most impressive athletes in wrestling today.
No question about it. CIMA is known for that schwein that he uses.
Schwein?
It is a schwein indeed.
Schwein?
A schwein.
What on earth is a schwein?
It is a devastating piledriver-like maneuver, a version of a kryptonite crunch.
Good Lord Almighty.
Let's
not underestimate Big Viper. He has the snake bite.
He certainly does, as well as the diving headbutt. He brings a lot of arsenal a lot of things to the table.
He doesn't
the
support
IWW
Arsenal,
champion.
he supports Everton.
Manson, I got to tell you about the mindset of Big Viper for this matchup. I tried to speak to this man earlier on, conduct an interview with him, and he wouldn't even speak to me. He wouldn't even look at me. There was no way I was getting anything out of Big Viper. He is so intense. He is so hyped for this championship match tonight.
It's very, very rare that anyone wants to actually look at you.
All right, moving on.
Let's move on to the match tonight. How do you see this one going? Make a call right now before the bell rings.
Right now, I'm going to have to give the edge to CIMA, I believe. As the bell sounds, I'm going to have to lean towards CIMA. As much as I respect Big Viper, CIMA has been a pro since 1997. He's won numerous championships in the Dragon Gate promotion, including the Open, the Dragon Gate Championship belt, a former champion, one-time champion.
CIMA is as good as they come, but Big Viper is untested against CIMA. CIMA doesn't know a damn thing about Big Viper.
That's certainly true, but this is not the first time, Manson, as you know, that Viper has been in the ring against Japanese superstars.
Absolutely not. Viper is making a name for himself, a serious name for himself, as one of the toughest champions in Europe. And whenever one of our foreign friends come to join us here in Irish Whip Wrestling, Big Viper is the man they will speak about and the man they want to take on.
Both men now circling each other in this highly anticipated event. CIMA looking for an early kick there. Trying to throw Big Viper off guard.
Exactly the reason CIMA does this sort of thing, to let him know he's got Viper's number, or at least he thinks he has.
Greco-Roman knuckle-lock now by both men. Both men similar in size. Viper legitimately 215 pounds at the moment. And this crowd not appreciating the snake man here in Waterford.
Questioning his sexuality for some reason, Eamon. It's a tried and tested path to go down if you are a wrestling fan.
Both men locking up now once again in the center of the ring, collar and elbow.
Feeling each other out, Darcy.
Indeed, they are in the early stages of this matchup. What a kick!
Yes, look at that.
And he threatened one of those kicks earlier on, and that time he connected, did CIMA.
That was connected, but not at full power. That was a kick to say, I've got your number, Viper.
CIMA trying to play inside the head, trying to play mind games with the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, but don't be fooled by Big Viper. Nice drop toe hold by CIMA.
One thing we've noticed from all the Japanese influx of talent into Europe recently is that these boys can wrestle.
They certainly can. Some of the toughest athletes you're ever going to see inside a wrestling ring.
Without a doubt, some of the best athletes you're ever going to see inside a wrestling ring. And inside an Irish Whip Wrestling ring, we have been graced with the presence of some of the best, the very best talent in Europe, from the US, from Japan, and from here in Ireland.
Big Viper now, the snake man, taking down with an armbar. CIMA working on the left arm and shoulder. Viper looking to work on a body part and break it down, methodically wear down the Japanese superstar.
Believe me, Viper is methodical. Viper will pick out a part of your body and he will go to town on it. If he has to, he'll leave the ring, pick up some kind of weaponry device and just throw it away because he doesn't even need it.
Dragon Kid now on the outside, looking on intently at this matchup.
Dragon Kid holding a mobile phone of some kind. No, he's not. I repeat, he is not.
Dragon Kid himself competing in a tremendous matchup earlier on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Out here to see his friend CIMA perhaps win the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship
Let's
tonight.
not forget, Darcy, with all these Japanese talent coming over to Ireland very, very regularly, there is a huge, huge chance that CIMA will take this belt, go back to Japan with it, and we will never see him again. Or he'll come back here, wrestle me, and be so disgusted that he'll walk out of the building. There's a chance, a high chance.
Big Viper now getting back to his feet, ramming the elbows to the midsection, and right back to the left arm and shoulder. Viper showing you his wrestling ability right now, focusing, as I said, on the left arm and shoulder of CIMA, breaking him down to the canvas. And one thing you notice about Dragon Kid, Madman Manson, looking on in this matchup, this is what they do in Japan, in the Dragon Gate promotion and in other promotions as well. Wrestlers come out and watch each other's matches. They are very intently watching wrestling all the time. They are students of the game, if you would.
Absolute students of the game, Darcy. That's why they're so good. Right now, Big Viper looks to teach a lesson to CIMA, a lesson to the experienced professional. CIMA will not take this line down.
Indeed, CIMA has come here to do one thing, and that's to win the IWW Championship. Neither man has had a decided advantage in this matchup yet.
If anyone has an advantage, it's probably me. That's how even this match is. It's probably me with the advantage.
Well, you could have an advantage of pretty much anything, I think, Manson.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Both men locking up once again. And this time it's CIMA who goes down to his knees in the middle of the ring. CIMA weighing in at about 175 pounds tonight. Props around the 180 mark. So Big Viper actually has a bit of a weight advantage on this man, and a beautiful counter into a Greco-Roman knuckle-lock of his own by CIMA.
One thing about Viper that people often underestimate is his incredible power. The man is super strong.
And CIMA now changing tactics, going after the right leg of Big Viper with his half Boston Crab instead, as well as burying the knee into the spine, Manson. Look at the champion.
Look at how fluidly CIMA moves in that ring. That is experience. That is why CIMA is one of the best in the business. How fluid he moves in the ring.
2, 3.
No question about it. CIMA actually trained by the Ultimo Dragon, world famous cruiserweight competitor, multiple time champion. So you talk about great credentials, they don't come any better than being trained by the Ultimo Dragon, and you can bet that CIMA has brought all that knowledge and expertise of the Ultimo Dragon into the ring with him tonight. And Viper now jaw-jacking with the fans and Dragon Kid on the outside.
Viper is getting distracted. This is the one thing he does not want to do. This is why he was trying to maintain focus backstage before you rudely interrupted him. He's trying to maintain focus because this is the fight of his life. It was only a month ago, or possibly longer than that, I don't know time very well, that he had to take on Christopher Daniels in an unbelievable match. Now he takes on one of the other best in the world. That's right, there's only two probably. CIMA.
Viper now off the ropes, shoulder block, and down goes CIMA. Over the top goes Viper. Leapfrog by CIMA, the pace is quickening here. Beautiful high drop kick by CIMA.
Look at that drop kick. Look at that. That took the beard off his face, Darcy. The beard is gone.
It certainly did. And a nice nip up there by CIMA, showing you he thinks he's well in control right now.
He is, right now, he is in control. There's no question.
What a chop, a knife-edge chop.
A proper knife-edge chop.
Indeed, using the back of the hand.
None of this monkeying about, Darcy. No monkeys whatsoever.
Leapfrog out of the corner by CIMA. Viper a little disoriented.
Incredible athleticism. Look at that athleticism. Look how he turned around. He was ready. Straight away, he was ready.
And great execution on the armbar as well as hooking in the armbar. He's driving his knee into the side of the face of Big Viper is the challenger. And his crowd respecting the athletic ability of the man from Dragon Gate.
As well, some of them are quite out of shape.
Not very nice to insult our fans like that, Manson.
I'm not a particularly nice person, Darcy.
Viper now trying to open up on CIMA with forearms to the face. CIMA backed into the ropes. Irish whip to the center of the ropes. Shoulder block, and down goes the 180-pounder. Viper now over the top. Leapfrog again, the pace quickens. Viper now. Oh, look at that.
Disrespect. Disrespectful.
Absolutely disrespectful.
This is what Viper does not want to do.
And he gets a drop kick to the face for his trouble.
Look at that drop kick. Now we're seeing something from CIMA.
And Viper taken by surprise there, I think, Manson, a moment ago by that drop kick.
Absolutely, he has felt out his opponent. This is the way a veteran works, Darcy. He feels out his opponent, he figures out what his weaknesses are, and Big Viper's only weakness, the only one I know, is the crowd. When the crowd get on his back, he can lose concentration, and that could be CIMA's chance to win the heavyweight title.
Indeed it could. A beautiful senton there moments ago, followed by a quick cover by CIMA, but Viper showing you his toughness, kicking out. Now he's got the legs trapped in a figure four position, and out.
Beautiful deathlock of some
Falling
kind.
back, indeed, a modified Indian deathlock.
Oh, here he goes with the modifications. Beautiful.
Usually both legs are in use with an Indian deathlock. Nonetheless, Viper feeling the effects of this modified version, and again for the third time, this time bridging back.
Usually never won the race, Darcy. However, this move might well win the race. If it were a race, it's not. It's a wrestling match, you fool.
One can only imagine the pain that Big Viper is going through right now. His ankles and his knees have got to be killing him right now, and CIMA capitalizing on that. Scorpion deathlock, or excuse me, Texas Cloverleaf.
You're excused.
Again, seen him with a version of the Texas Cloverleaf. Indeed made famous by D. Malenko, as these fans are alluding to right now. And he's got one of the arms of Big Viper trapped as well, adding additional pressure, man.
As if Viper needs any additional pressure.
No. Indeed, he's got it all on the line tonight. The Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship. The main event here at IWW Global Impact. What a night it has been so far. And we are far from over.
With the amount of talent in Irish Whip Wrestling these days, if Viper were to lose the belt tonight, it could be a long while before he even gets a shot at it again. That is one of the things on Big Viper's mind. Look inside his mind, Darcy. I don't know if you have this ability, but I do. I can see him worried.
I leave you and your abilities to yourself, Manson.
You leave me to myself a lot of times.
And look at CIMA now putting all of his 180 pounds on the left leg of Big Viper. CIMA has drawn the proverbial bullseye. on the left leg of Big Viper.
I happen to know that is his favourite leg.
And if Viper continues to be put through this punishment, he will not be able to get on his feet to execute the snake bite or to execute that diving headbutt from the top rope.
Look at the pressure. Look at his shoulder blades. Shoulder blades do not naturally touch each other in that fashion.
Indeed. CIMA's got Big Viper all wrapped up. He's got pressure on the shoulder blades, as you mentioned, Manson. Also on the neck of Big Viper. Viper had an injured neck in the past, and he's got to be feeling the effects of this submission hold right now. Beautiful crucifix gets him over. No, 2 count only. CIMA looking for a quicker count there. The referee was right in position, however, and CIMA, like the true veteran that he is, goes right back to that left leg. And Dragon Kid on the outside, encouraging CIMA. CIMA and the Dragon Kid have had their wars themselves in the past in Dragon Gate and in other promotions as well, but tonight the focus is on Big Viper's heavyweight championship, and the Snake Man is in deep trouble right now. Viper being brought back to his feet. Viper!
Well, look at that for impact.
But the point about that, Manson, is Big Viper used his knee to execute that maneuver, and I believe re-aggravated his own left knee with that move. You can see.
This is true. He is favouring his knee, as you like to say.
He certainly is. An elbow drop, a cover. Viper couldn't quite hook the leg.
I won't put him away.
You're not going to beat CIMA without at least hooking both legs, I believe.
You will not beat any human without hooking my own face. My human face.
Indeed. Viper now scooping up CIMA. Backbreaker. Again, Viper using his left knee to execute that maneuver.
What did I say about Viper and his power? This is what I said about Viper and his power.
2 straight backbreakers indeed by Vic Viper. Hoisting up CIMA now, putting the pressure on him. Rubbing the elbow right into the abdomen, putting pressure on the knees and the neck as well. And
Just got his
lower back.
He just got his abdomen the way he wanted it as well, CIMA. I happen to know that for a fact.
Viper now looking to slow down the pace. You notice in this matchup, Manson, when the pace quickened, Viper seemed to be at a little bit of a disadvantage.
Viper has a weight advantage. CIMA, without a doubt, has the experience and speed advantage. Viper wants a power game. Right now, he's using his power to choke the life from CIMA. CIMA wants to go fast. He wants to go like Dragon Kid. He wants to beat Vic and put him away quickly.
CIMA now trying to get back to his feet, trying to fight this sleeper hold. Viper trying to cut the flow of blood to the brain. Nonetheless, CIMA counters. Oh my God, Viper was dropped on the back of his head. What a suplex by CIMA, unbelievable.
Now that is what I call a counter.
No doubt, Viper on Dream Street right now, doesn't know where he is. CIMA off the ropes. He got caught with a reverse elbow. Beautiful counter by Vic Viper. Just when you count the champion out, he comes right back, Manson. That's the recuperative powers of the Snake Man.
That is why he is champion. That is why he is top dog right now in Irish Whip Wrestling.
Scoop slam by Vic Viper. You can see him hobbling on that knee. He's hurting. But he continues to fight. Leg drop. And again, a nonchalant cover. And I'm surprised that the Irish Whip Wrestling champion is taking such liberties with a man like CIMA. Beautiful flying forearm there, right to the back, the upper back.
I haven't seen Viper do that before. Viper's pulling things out of the bag. The bag, Darcy.
He certainly is.
3, 4.
Viper now bending the rules a bit himself. Choking CIMA with the pressure of the middle rope. And those double chops right to almost the trapezius muscle there of CIMA. Right between the shoulder blades. I've never seen Viper do that either, Manson.
Nor have I. However, I would not like to be on the end of them because I presumably may have to wrestle him again at some point in his life. However, will he be champion after tonight? Who knows?
No doubt we will find out as this capacity crowd looks on intently.
3, 4, come on.
And Viper wrestling his kind of matchup right now. He's got the pace slowed down. He's going to work with his power, as you said, Manson. And now looking for a vertical suplex, and up goes CIMA, all the blood rushing to the head. CIMA, and he felt that one.
Was an impact. That was some serious. This could be it. This could be 1-2. No.
CIMA kicked out. Give him credit.
Once again, Viper displaying the power, the super strength I informed you about earlier before I mentioned Dragon Kid had a mobile phone.
Indeed, and Big Viper now. He's going to have to keep the pressure on CIMA. CIMA trying to get that adrenaline flowing, trying to get back into this action, but Viper continues to pour on the pressure, and that's exactly what he's got to do. Those stiff kicks right to the spine of the man from Dragon Gate. Snapmare takeover by Viper. Here comes the champion.
Look at that. Directly between the shoulder blades. That is where the pain comes from.
2 count, no. Almost a 3 count by Viper, and the champion showing some frustration. But as you rightly said earlier, Manson, Viper must keep his temper in check if he wants to win this championship tonight.
Viper must pay attention to CIMA and CIMA only. Ignore Dragon Kid, ignore this crowd, ignore the beautiful looking referee, ignore everything.
Nice roll through by CIMA, and the backcracker, the long blower.
Beautiful.
One of the patented maneuvers of CIMA.
Unbelievable.
And CIMA looks like he's got his second win.
Unbelievable.
That was the super draw a moment ago.
Go. Oh, yeah.
Over the top crossbody plancha.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And you can sense the momentum picking up for the challenger here, Manson.
That's 2 very, very serious moves in a row. Unbelievable lung blower and a fantastic slingshot to the outside. This is taking away Vic's power.
It certainly is. Big Viper taken by surprise by the sudden offensive onslaught by CIMA. And CIMA, I think, can feel it. He feels he's moments away from winning the championship right here tonight.
CIMA feels a lot of things, including the hatred for Big Viper for some reason.
And Viper now. Green brought back into the ring. He is
He
hurt.
needs to hit him with one more big move to finish him off.
Sunset flip. CIMA rolls through. Double stomp.
Oh, double stomp to the face. The face, Darcy. Not the heel, the face.
Indeed it was. You talked about vicious action by CIMA, the double stomp.
I am talking about vicious action by CIMA, the double stomp.
Lateral press, the leg is hooked. This could be it too.
New Irish. Knew nothing.
Big Viper, talk about top athletes, showing you why he is the toughest Irish Whip Wrestling champion in history. Kicking out of that vicious double stomp moments ago by CIMA. The champion now right in the eyes of CIMA in a clothesline. And just like that, Big Viper is back in the game, Manson.
That is why, as I said earlier, he is the most fighting champion we've had. He will do whatever it takes to hold onto that belt, including raking the eyes and then knocking him in the face.
Both men.
CIMA really needed to finish him off with that double stomp to the face. He should have been straight in with a pin.
That's a very good point, Manson. Nonetheless, CIMA is back on his feet right now.
The points are always good, Darcy. It's just sometimes they don't make sense to the likes of you.
This crowd getting into this action, ladies and gentlemen, as only Irish Whip Wrestling can bring you. The IWW champion now, Big Viper, choking the life out of CIMA. Breaking him down in the corner. These men have given you everything they've got here tonight. Dragon Kid complaining about the choking in the corner.
But this sold out crowd here in Waterford still want more, Darcy.
And they're going to get it, you can bet on that. Viper in trouble once again, taken down to the canvas, and again, a double stomp this time to the gut. That was all impact, ladies
One
and
to the
gentlemen.
face and one to the gut. Unbelievable. Look at this.
Unbelievable.
This is it. This is it.
Two, it's over. No.
Oh, unbelievable. That was seconds. That was milliseconds away from CIMA becoming the 5th Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion. And I stress international.
The 5th. Indeed, CIMA.
The 5th, possibly 6th or 7th. I forget sometimes.
Tremendous fisherman buster by CIMA.